Start. On a day when the Congress President Sonia Gandhi has been summoned by the ED for their interrogation, the Congress party has carried out massive protests. I am joined by her son-in-law, Robert Vadra. Let's speak to him. Sir, how have you been looking at these ED summons? It was extended for 4 weeks because of her frail health. We must keep in mind that she's somebody who suffered COVID and she's at 75 years of age. Do you think this could have been avoided? Could the ED officials gone to her place to carry out investigation? How do you see this entire summons?
I appreciate you all considering her health and talking about that because it is something of importance. She has been unwell. She's of a certain age, and this is it's a 10-year-old case, and it's in Supreme Court, and it can be handled by a legal method. And definitely none of the family is against any kind of interrogation. And but definitely we have to consider her. I mean, they should be considering her age as well as her health. And you know, as I said, she could have been asked questions in her house, wherever they felt was whatever way that they could have sorted out a room and put her, you know, in a separate room or whatever within her compound or premises would have been a better thing. But I suppose, I mean, if I use the word that it's you know, they are vindictive, and you know, I think that in a way I'm talking about the BJP. I would say that it's a complete witch hunt, which you know, I've had to deal with also in my own time, and Rahul, and then my mother-in-law. I think it's clearly because we you know, voice the people's voice. We take ahead. We talk about their issues. We are the only ones, I think, who are always talking about things. And if you mute us, I don't think anybody else is. So obviously we're going to have to deal with this. And we have no issues with answering all the questions. I mean, Rahul and anybody else in the family, but my mother-in-law should have been respected.
Sir, like a family, do you think this is an emotionally difficult phase for your family, whether it's Rahul Gandhi, your wife Priyanka Gandhi, who escorted her to the ED office, for all of you, like a unit together, who always sticks together? So do you think this is a difficult phase that you are trying to surmount?
There is never a difficult phase for us. With the family who's done for the last 7 decades. I mean, since, you know, the whole family has given everything for the country. I would say that my mother-in-law lost her her husband as well as her own mother-in-law, and you know, and in a very, very difficult manner. I mean, and also she gave her whole life to this country. And I would say that, you know, since we've dealt with the BJP since the 2014, I feel that, you know, we've had to deal with very, I mean, I would say focused, trying times, because only because, you know, the baseless accusations and, you know, every day reading about something which is incorrect. But I think in this time we have understood how to relate to it, how to deal with it, and I'm happy to know that the people themselves have understood that there's no, it's baseless. Yeah, there's no substance. It's only vengeance. Yeah.
I'd like to button over here to say that the BJP claims that whether it's the 2,000 rupees, 2,000 crore that was acquired by the Young India, or the waiver that was given to 90 crore by the Congress party that was donated, and why were these, you know, transactions carried out if it was only meant for philanthropic work? The BJP says that it's more than what meets the eye, and that is the reason why the court has upheld it. Then why is the Congress party terming it to be a case of vendetta?
For the simple reason, see, this is this matters in court. It's sub judice. And also, since the interrogations are going on, these matters cannot be just spoken offhand. I think very clearly that as they've called Rahul, they've called my mother-in-law. They'll be answering all the questions which should be exclusive and which should be within the premises of the Enforcement Directorate or in the court and not just spoken on media channels and so on. So, that's what my take is.
But just my last question to you would be, the protest that was witnessed today, pan-India, it didn't appear to be like a satyagraha or a peaceful protest. Many places the protest did get violence. Do you think that is something the Congress party should refrain from?
Definitely. We do not want to have protests like that. But the people are very angry. When you have Nipur Sharma who talks about the Prophet and demeans religion, and the minorities are feeling cornered, they are angry. And if their leaders, they feel these are the leaders who speak about it in Parliament, they stand by them. And then, they will definitely revolt, they'll rebel. And you've seen that they're protesting since a very long time now. If they see how Priyanka was in Lakhimpuri, how she was treated in Lakhimpuri, which was really, really terrible. And obviously they feel one thing, that how come no BJP minister is ever summoned or interrogated? So why is it biased?
It's been targeted for years on.
Yes, so it's biased because this is the family that can turn this government around. As in, I think that the people have hope and support with us, and we are seeing that all over the nation. And I thank them, but I would tell them to not protest in a violent manner.
Thank you so much, sir. That is Mr. Robert Wad.